Hello and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2. In this episode, we are going to mainly work on our existing lines. So we'll be updating trains, optimizing some of our truck routes, and just double checking that everything is running smoothly. We might do some expansion at the end. We might add some new lines if we can find something quick that we could do. But for now, let's start by replacing some of our trains. Such as this food train here, which is probably one of the first trains that we've gotten this playthrough. You can see it's in very bad condition. So we should definitely consider replacing and upgrading this train. Alright, so this is the train that we're going to be replacing it with. It's just a 442 Atlantic with 6 boxcars behind it. So now hopefully this will be running faster and be able to carry more food at the same time. And then another train we have to replace is this tool train that we have right here. This was the first train route that we've made, and it's been quite a few years since we started this line. So the train is definitely due for an upgrade. Now for this tool line, we're going to have a 10-wheeler with seven will be good. 7 boxcars behind it. So that should be able to hopefully handle this hill better, and we'll be able to run a lot quicker up and down the hill because we have a lot of tools waiting there. Now that's probably going to be all of the trains that we redo. The passenger train line here is getting a little old, but it's not terrible yet. So we'll just go through our truck routes and replace those. So we'll replace these. We will replace these with new buses. We will replace all of these with a new truck. Same with this one. This is one of the lines that still runs with horses, as well as this one. We'll replace this iron line and this fuel line. And here's another line that runs on horses. That's going to get replaced. And same with this one. That food line. And all of these. So that's pretty much going to be it for replacing our trucks. We were able to replace pretty much all of the horses that we still had running. So now we won't have slow horse carriages taking goods around. And also this whole grain production line got upgraded with new trucks. So hopefully this will start to see more food getting held at that station. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go around and just take a look at some of our production lines and see if any of them need any optimization, such as this machines factory has tons of planks stored, but it has no steel. So let's take a look at what the holdup is. And it looks like we're not shipping enough iron. So if we just buy a few new trucks, we can then put it on the iron line. So now more iron will start to pile up in here, and this should start producing more steel. Everything over here looks good. We don't really particularly have anything that's getting held back. Hopefully with the new train, all these new tools that we're making will get shipped out quicker. It looks like this fuel plant's doing just fine. We could probably ship a little bit more oil from here up. So we'll just throw some more trucks on that line. I'd say 12 is probably good. And there they go. Since we have a ton of oil sort of sitting here waiting to get shipped up, that might be able to get us up to level 3 on this fuel refinery. Now over here is this tool line that we haven't really touched up on at all. So it could do with some optimization. Looks like we might want to ship more planks out. So for this we'll get probably 6 more. And ship those planks more. There doesn't seem to be too many tools sitting around since we have a 100% transport rating. And I think the last thing we'll do is we will connect up this supply chain here. One of these must be really new because this wasn't here before, but this is something we can quickly do with a couple of trucks. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up a road that goes around the outside of this city, just so we don't interfere too much with traffic. There we go. And now we put this road in, all we have to do is put in the truck stations. So we'll put one here at the end of this road. And another one right here. And then we will just use a unload stop right about here. So that was pretty quick and simple. And then all we need is a road depot and assign trucks to this line. So this little production line here is nice because now we have 2 areas where we can produce construction materials that we can then ship out. For example, if we start shipping a lot more stone, we can truck it down to Huntsville, or maybe even a boat might be a good use for this, since Huntsville is on the water. Which, now thinking about it, we should probably do that. So we'll throw a couple more trucks on the stone line. There we go, we'll put 12 more trucks there. And then we'll work on our first boat line, which is exciting. Let's just make sure we can get under this bridge, which we can. And I believe that this construction materials plant is close enough to the water where if we put down a dock, it will be able to reach. So if we put a cargo harbor, and line it up about there. Maybe we redraw this road. Just so it connects nicer. There we go. And now we gotta set up our connection down here in Huntsville, which we could do right over here by this industry. Just like that, and then connect it all up with roads. And then from here we can have a truck stop that just trucks the materials in. So we'll place down truck station. Right next to the harbor. And then an unload stop right in the center of town. And we can also get a road depot right over here. And then the last thing we need to put in is a shipyard. So the shipyard, we can put this right up here next to the dock. Give it some space, and there we go. So now we can select one of these ships, which will probably be this one. And then we'll set up a new line that goes from this port down to this one. Here we go. This was our issue. We had to have a large landing on the large dock. So now we should be able to add the ship onto a new line that goes from here up to here. If we look, it looks like it's coming out, and we'll be good. Okay, now that we have that boat going back and forth, we can now buy some trucks for the truck line that will go into town. And I think we'll add a second boat, just so we have more frequent travel between here. There we go. Now we have this line set up, we have some construction materials waiting, and we have a bunch of stone getting shipped out. And I think we'll be on a good path pretty soon. We're starting to be able to distribute goods to a lot of different places. I think we are in a very good spot. So with that, that'll be all for this episode. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.